We are gathered here to fill you with fear and give you a treat for your ears as we invade your mind with our scary rhymes and some tales that can be gory. As you bear witness and sit here and listen to our poetic horror stories. When I was a little girl, I was given a haunted music box. Every night after midnight, the music box would wind up, play music. Then the top would unlock and pop. The spinning ballerina would always turn slowly, then speed up, stop, and the ballerina would be facing me. This always made it hard for me to sleep. So every morning, I would tell my mom that the ballerina in the music box comes to life at midnight. I would be so afraid I would wet my bed instead of going to the bathroom to pee. But my mom never believed me. She said I was just probably having a bad dream. She said, "You do watch a lot of scary movies, or it could be something that I ate." She said, "The ballerina in the music box isn't real. She is just a plastic toy in a box. She can't do anything to hurt you. But if it makes you feel better, I will leave the hallway light on and your door cracked. This may help to illuminate your room." I don't know why parents don't listen and believe their kids. Maybe you should just give them the benefit of a doubt and understand before you just dismiss them. Later that night, my mother tucked me into my bed, and she followed through with what she said. She left the hallway light on, and she left my door cracked about an inch or so. It made me feel a little bit secure. I was able to quickly fall asleep, into a slumber deep. Suddenly, I could hear music in my dreams, and a pop that startled me. When I opened my eyes, my bedroom was completely dark. My bedroom door was shut, and the light in the hallway was off. I started to panic as I tried to move, but my mother tucked me into bed so tight I couldn't get up no matter how hard I struggled. The sheets won't give. I knew I was in real trouble. This is just a friendly reminder to please like and comment to let us know how we are doing so far. We would love to hear from you all. And if you're new, please subscribe and become a part of the PHS crew. And we thank you. So I just closed my eyes and I prayed that God would send a miracle my way. I could hear movement at the foot of my bed. I was really scared. I just wanted to scream so my parents would come and save me. But instead, I clutched tighter to my sheets for safety. The music box was still playing as the ballerina twirled slowly. Then she started to speed up gradually. When she finally stopped, she was facing me. That's when I noticed a presence in my room, standing at the foot of my bed. Suddenly the temperature dropped, and I could feel a blast of cold air. I quickly covered my head with my sheets, so I couldn't see what was visiting. But that's when I felt tugging on my sheets at my feet. I believe the presence was trying to untuck my sheets. Then I heard a little girl, creepy, giggling. Then everything went dead silent. No movement. The whole house was quiet. All of a sudden, it felt like something was now on my bed. I could feel the compression on my mattress. I was shaking so hard from the fear, my eyes filled up with tears. Then I realized the presence was crawling up and over my body. It stopped when it made it to my face. Through my sheets, I could smell its rancid, putrid breath, and it smelled just like death. Then I felt pulling on my sheet to remove it from my face. It was pulling so hard the sheet slipped a little from my grip. I had no escape. The presence started giggling as it exposed the top of my head. Then it said,
"Stop hiding underneath your sheets. Come out and play with me."
I told it, "No, go away. I don't want to play." Then it said,
"You don't? Then why do you have my music box?"
I said, "Because my mother bought it for me at a secondhand shop. Please leave me alone. Please stop." This thing didn't care. It was going to force me to play.
"Come out from under your sheets. If you don't, then I will join you. You have to the count of 3.
And at this point, the music box came back on again. In a sing-along voice, the presence started to count down.
1. I'm going to crawl under your covers. 2. Once I'm under, I'm going to make you suffer. 3. And when your parents find you in the morning, you won't be breathing because you won't have any air in your lungs. You will be gone. Ready or not? Here I come."
The ghost was singing me a death song to the music box melody. Suddenly it grabbed my sheets and it gave it a hard yank. It pulled the sheets so fast it went flying from my hands. My sheet was now completely off of me. I watched it fall to the floor and land in a heap. I was exposed. There was nothing now between me and the ghost anymore. But suddenly, emerging from the dark, I could see a decaying, withered, long, bony arm. Its nails looked like sharp claws. I start to have heart palpitations from all the excitement and stimulation. I closed my eyes tight because I knew this was the end. I was trembling so hard from the fear. Suddenly, I heard my mother's voice as she opened my door. It was now morning. She said, "Wake up, sleepyhead. It's time to rise and shine and get out of bed." I couldn't believe it. I survived. My mother asked me, why was my sheet off my bed and on the floor? I told her it was because of the ghost. She just looked at me and shook her head and said, "Okay, it's time for you to get up and get dressed for school." She went into the closet to grab my school clothes. Then she started to undress me. That's when she noticed. I had 3 long red scratches on my back and what looked like finger imprint marks on my neck. After that discovery, she let me stay home from school. She also took the music box and threw it out of the house. And that is the end of my haunted music box tale.